Heart-stopping moment. Jang pushes Eun-jin against the wall. Fans can't breathe. Welcome back to CM Series, the place where emotions hit harder than plot twists and chemistry speaks louder than words. Today's moment didn't just stop time on screen, it stopped hearts across the fandom. 1 second, everything felt calm. The next, Jang steps forward, closes the distance, and suddenly, Eun-jin is pressed gently but firmly against the wall. No warning, no escape, just raw tension hanging in the air. Be honest, did you inhale or did you forget how to breathe too? Let's talk about why this single moment exploded the internet within seconds. It wasn't loud. There was no dramatic music cue screaming at us to panic. Instead, it was quiet, controlled, and dangerously intimate. Jang Ki-young's character doesn't rush. He moves with purpose, eyes locked onto Eun-jin like she's the only thing in the room. That split second before contact? That's where fans completely lost it. If you felt your heart racing before anything even happened, you're not alone. Comment, "I felt that," if your pulse spiked right there. What makes this scene unforgettable isn't the push itself, it's everything wrapped around it. The way Eun-jin's character freezes, surprised but not scared. The way her eyes flicker, searching his face for answers he isn't giving out loud. The wall becomes more than just a wall. It's a boundary, a line between what they're saying and what they're feeling. And when Jang Ki-young leans in just slightly, that's when fans everywhere collectively screamed into their pillows. Let's pause for a second. Whose perspective were you watching this from? Were you focused on his restrained intensity, the tension in his jaw like he's holding back a storm? Or were you completely drawn into her reaction? The quiet strength mixed with vulnerability that Eun-jin delivers so effortlessly? Drop your answer in the comments because this scene hits differently depending on who you're watching. Fans immediately took to social media, and the reactions were pure chaos. "I forgot this was acting," one fan wrote. Another said, "That wall deserves an award for surviving this scene." And then there were those who simply posted keyboard smashes, because honestly, words failed us too. This wasn't just chemistry, this was controlled combustion. The kind that doesn't explode all at once, but slowly, dangerously, until you can't look away. What's fascinating is how both actors use stillness as their weapon. Jang Ki-young doesn't need to raise his voice. His presence alone fills the space. Eun-jin doesn't need dramatic gestures. A slight shift in her breath, a subtle lift of her chin, and suddenly the power dynamic starts to blur. Who's really in control here? Him, with his dominating closeness? Or her, standing her ground despite the storm inches away? Tell me, who do you think held more power in that moment? This scene also works because it feels earned. It doesn't come out of nowhere. It's built on unresolved emotions, unsaid words, and moments that have been simmering just below the surface. When he pushes her back, it's not aggression. It's desperation mixed with restraint. Like he's saying, "Look at me. Don't run. Face what we are." And when she doesn't pull away, that silence speaks louder than any confession. Let's be real. Wall scenes are nothing new in dramas. We've seen plenty. But this one feels different because it's grounded. There's no exaggerated movement, no unrealistic force. It's intimate without crossing into excess. That's why it feels so real, so close, like we accidentally walked in on a private moment we weren't supposed to see. Did it feel that way to you too? Fans of Jang Ki-young know how powerful his gaze can be, but here it's sharpened by control. He looks like a man fighting himself, and that internal battle makes the scene electric. Eun-jin matches him beat for beat, proving once again why her performances linger long after the episode ends. Together, they don't just act, they communicate in pauses, in breath, in inches of space that feel heavier than words. After the scene aired, rewatch counts skyrocketed. Some fans admitted to replaying it just once, which turned into 10 times. Others slowed it down, analyzing every micro-expression, every shift of weight. If you rewatched it too, don't worry. You're among friends here. How many times did you hit replay? Be honest. What makes this moment truly heart-stopping is that nothing is resolved by the end of it. There's no kiss, no clear answer, just tension left hanging like a held breath. And that's exactly why fans can't move on. It leaves us wanting more, craving the next interaction, the next crack in their emotional walls. That unfinished feeling, That's the mark of a scene done right. So now it's your turn. Did this moment change how you see their relationship? Did it make your heart race or your screen feel too small to contain the tension? Share your reaction in the comments. Like the video if your breath actually stopped. And subscribe to CM Series if you live for moments that make your heart forget its rhythm. Because if this scene taught us anything, it's this. Sometimes, one step forward and one wall behind you is all it takes to shake an entire fandom.